Well, welcome back, everyone. Paul Newman once said this: "It's not that children say thank you for a wonderful time. It's that they say thank you for changing my life." We are back talking with an amazing organization changing children's lives across the globe. We have Whitney Dole from the Hole in the Wall Camps. Welcome back to our show, Whitney.
Thanks
Great
so
to
much.
have you.
Great to be here. Thank you.
A lot of people are familiar with the Hole in the Wall gang camps, and it started here in Connecticut. But tell us how it really evolved.
Well, Paul had this idea and wanted to acknowledge the luck that he had had in his life and acknowledge that that's not the case for everyone. And so his idea was to create a place where children with serious medical conditions could, in his words, kick back, relax, and raise a little hell.
And raise a little hell and be kids.
And just be kids.
And you have really grown with the organization. I want to talk about your world because you see it on a bigger spectrum. I mean, you travel,
right,
and you're seeing them, kind of spark up all over.
Right.
What's that been like for you? You started as a volunteer.
I started as a volunteer at our camp in Florida and evolved to some larger roles as other camps opened up. And I have the opportunity now to work with each of our camps globally. 10 camps in operation, and we have 8 more in development right now in different stages of development around the world. So I have the opportunity to get to know our staff around the world, connect with other kids and families that each of our camps are serving.
And this was Paul Newman's vision, but it's got to be amazing to see it happen literally worldwide. When you say worldwide, where are we talking about?
Well, we've got 5 camps operating here in the U.S. We have 5 camps in Europe, including France, Italy, Ireland, Hungary, and in the UK. And then we're expanding to Japan, Israel, South Africa. Wow. We've got programs in South America and the Caribbean in the works for this year. So it's really taking off. And as you know and I know, children with serious medical conditions are worldwide. It's a problem that exists everywhere.
And speaking of medical conditions, let's talk about the facilities and how amazing they are.
Sure.
What do they offer the kids and the families?
Well, each of our camps is set up to be universally accessible, and the program areas are fully adaptable to accommodate every camper's abilities. So the facilities are really large pieces of land that are residential and set up for the campers to be able to stay overnight. We have full medical centers that can provide all of their medical care while the campers are with us for a week, or while the campers and their families are with us over weekends. We can accommodate the full array of needs.
And when you say the full array of needs, you're talking entire families as well. I mean, our viewers should know that sometimes, you said earlier that you may have one child who's sick, but your other children kind of suffer because they don't get that one-on-one time.
Exactly.
And that's where you all come in to help as well.
Exactly. So not only are we providing service in the summertime for the child who has a medical condition, but through our off-season, we invite campers and their families, which include mom, dad, or guardians and siblings, to come and join us in a weekend of respite and, check your cares at the front gate and let us take over and do all the work. And
what are some of the activities that the kids are doing? I know they're fishing and they're doing all kinds of stuff. Tell us more.
They're fishing. A lot of our campers learn to swim at camp. We have 0 entry pools at almost all of our camps that are fully wheelchair accessible. We have high and low ropes adventure courses that are fully adaptable to any child's physical abilities. Arts and crafts. We have wood shop, pottery, theater, which, as you know, was so near and dear to Paul. So each of our camps is equipped with a fully functioning theater that the campers are able to perform on stage or tell jokes or sing a song and just really feel so comfortable and empowered to do that among their peers.
The kids that come to you, some of them have cancer. What are some of the other illnesses you're seeing?
We serve almost 150 different medical conditions across our family of camps, but it would include different physical abilities like cerebral palsy, spina bifida. We serve children with neurological and seizure disorders, cancer, hemophilia, sickle cell. Some of our camps serve children with autism, so there is a pretty wide variety of conditions.
And you said it's really about making sure that kids understand that they too can have a good time regardless of their handicaps.
Exactly.
Tell us a little quote you shared with me earlier that I really loved about a young little girl that told you this.
Yes, one of our campers at the camp in North Carolina, Maddie, upon leaving camp at the end of her weeks, she does have cerebral palsy, and she said, in her real life, she is a flamingo among a sea of swans every day at school, at church, in her community. And at camp, we're all flamingos. Everyone is hot pink. Everyone's a little different, but we're all the same together. So to me, that really sums up the power of camp and that empowering feeling to be yourself and feel comfortable around other people.
And this is completely free to the families, right?
It's completely free of charge. Our camps all exist solely on the generosity of donors, corporate partnerships, voluntary health organizations. So,
and Whitney, people who have signed up, like let's say I have a child and he or she goes this year, are they able to continue kind of growing?
They sure are, yeah. Campers, we ask that campers and families reapply each year, but it definitely builds a lot of that sense of community at camp for campers to grow up each summer within our family and to share with the younger campers about their experience.
Because they become like a big brother or big sister.
They sure do. And we also allow, a lot of our camps have programs for campers as they're aging out to become leaders in training and counselors in training, and hopefully one day be able to turn around and give back the service that they were given when they were a camper and serve new campers coming in.
So what advice do you have for people who may watch this and want to chip in and help out, or maybe want to volunteer?
Sure. I would say visit our website, holeinthewallcamps.org, and from there you can find out more about each of our camps and programs around the world, link into their websites, and through there volunteer applications can be accessed, online camper applications, and just more information about each of those processes in order to get involved.
And we should mention that you do the week-long sessions in the summertime, but there are also those getaway weekends.
Right. So we have family and camper reunion weekends during the school year, in addition to the summer sessions. So most of the camps are year-round programs functioning within their communities.
That's amazing. Whitney, how many kids have you all serviced since the opening? Was it in 1988?
1988 was the opening of the first camp, and since then we have served over 195,000 campers.
Wow.
Which is a remarkable number. And we, just in 2009 alone, we provided camp opportunities for more than 42,000 children and their families.
That's amazing. We want to put some information on the screen for folks. Great. Once again, if you want to chip in and help out, the Association of Hole in the Wall Camps, located right here, 265 Church Street in New Haven. That number is 203-562-1203. Whitney, thank you so very much for being here.